Hi, this is another video about minimalism. All right, so I always make a lot of notes. So let's start talking about how to stop impulsive buying. So I make these videos because I'm also struggling with minimalism. Like I want to be a minimalist, but it's really hard. All right, so let's start. You want to meditate on it. So if it's online, leave it in your cart. That's something that I've been doing and it has worked. And if it's at a store, just put it in layaway. Hopefully the store that you're looking for or the store that you're at allows items to be in layaway. So you can think about it, and then if you really want it, buy it. But like take time. Don't just wait one day. Like at least wait a few days, weeks if you can. And then that will really give you time to think if you really need it. So yeah, come back later. Usually we realize we don't need it after a few days that we think about it. So that's awesome because you do not want to just go to a store and buy something that moment and then go home and then days later realize that you don't need it. So do that, take some time, meditate on the stuff that you want to buy, see if you really need it. If you don't, just say goodbye to it. Yeah, so that's talking about here I'm saying that I have a million items on my Amazon cart and on my Temu cart. And it's funny because I do, like, I just have so many things that I'm like, okay, maybe one day I'll get it. But I'd rather have that there than buying them and then have it in my house and realizing I don't need it. And, like killing myself saying, why did I buy stuff that I didn't need? So I'd rather have that. A lot of impulse buying is driven by emotions. So for example, I have something here that I don't understand. Oh, okay. All right, so a lot of stuff that we buy is driven by emotions. And I have an example here. I became a personal trainer, and when I had my first day, I remember everything was well. I was a little nervous because it was my first time training a client. And the first day, I think I remember I went with my mother. I let her, do her workout while I was training the client. And I was a little nervous, but then everything was good because, I studied so much and I was shadowing trainers and I was prepared to give a good session. So by the time that I got there, everything went well. She was the best client, she liked fitness and it was great. So I did that, and I got out of the gym that day and I was like, oh, like my first day being a personal trainer went well. Like I just realized that I need those bags, the ones that you put on your waist, just so I can put my phone there, the pen that I use, because at LA Fitness, whenever we're training clients, we do have to write the exercise they're doing, the machines they're using. So there are times that I'm gonna need having both of my hands available. So having those bags that go on your waist, it was the perfect idea because I could just put my phone in there, my pen, or even the book, and then do what I need to do and then take it back again. So at home, I knew I didn't have one for fitness. So I went to, I believe, Burlington, Ross, Marshalls, or TJ Maxx, I don't remember, but I ended up buying 4 bags just because I was driven by my emotions. I was so happy that day. I was like, being a personal trainer is gonna go great. Like I like this, and I was like, I'm gonna need these bags, and I think I spent about $80 on 4 bags. And then I got home and I was like still happy. The emotions were still high. Then later I realized that I was not using all of the bags, so I was just using one that was my favorite because it was more comfortable and everything. And then that's a big example of how you can get driven by emotions and then realize later that you don't need it. Like if I can go back in time, I think I would have bought just 2 bags and that's it. Why would I get 4 bags? I was just so excited, so happy that everything went well, and I was like, I'm gonna buy 4 bags because I'm gonna need it. But at the end, I haven't even used it and I've been already training for 2 months. So do delay buying, because you'll realize later that you don't really need the things that you want to buy. So yeah, that's a good one. The other one is ask yourself if you really need it, or do you have a similar item at home, or are you just bored? So I don't know if it happens to you, but I get bored easily of clothes or jewelry. Like I get bored so easy. So it's important for you to think, like, do I really need it? And this goes for, like, in my case, I have a big corset collection, and sometimes I just go to the Mystic City corset website just to see if they have the style that I like, which is MCC 152X. And they do have other, like, fabrics, same style of corset, but other fabrics. And I'm like, oh, I want to get this one, I want to get that one. And then I'm like, why would I want to get many of that style when I already have three at home? And I do use the three of them that I have at home, but I don't think that corset is, like, perfect for me to be buying more. I always, like, whenever I'm wearing it, I always find stuff that I don't like about the corset, and then I'm like thinking that I should get more. Why, if I don't like the corset that bad, to be buying it? So, like, you need to be very strict with yourselves and, like, think, why do you want to buy this? Like, do you even love it? Do you like it? Do you think it's perfect? Stop that. It's a lot of, like, getting to know yourself and finding ways to stop the buying, because if you don't help yourself, who's gonna help you? So yeah, like, don't get bored, get rid of it. If you're bored of an item, buy a new one, but then, like, stick to that one, because you might want to get more of the same item just because you already got bored of that item. I don't know, maybe it's just like we're all humans, maybe it's normal for us to get bored. I know I get bored easily, not only, like, of stuff, but I get bored easily of anything, like going to the same restaurant, or, like, I don't know, doing the same routine all the time. I get bored. I need excitement in my life, but buying things is not the answer. Um, okay. So yeah, I already talked to you about the corsets. I have a lot of them, and I'm like, I don't even have time to wear them. So why get more? Do I need another corset? I don't even have a space to put them because I have so many. So no, I don't. Like, that's the answer. Do I need a corset? No, I don't. I should enjoy what I already have. All right. Think about where you're gonna store the item. That's a big one for me, because if you haven't seen my closet is full of stuff, and sometimes I'm like, oh, like, I just want to go to, like, store. Like, the other day I went to Rainbow, and they have beautiful dresses. I like buying the dresses there. So I'm dying to buy a new dress. I'm dying to buy a pair of shoes, and all of my stuff is already enough because I don't have space for dresses. I don't have space for shoes. I don't have space for corsets. I don't have a space for anything. Like, I should do a closet tour, but my closet is full of stuff that is not looking good because I don't even have space for what I already have. Why would I be thinking of buying more stuff when I don't have space for what I already have? So it's so stupid. But yeah, like, so think about where you're gonna place it. Sometimes that helps, because if you're just buying and buying and you're like, I don't care, I'm just gonna put it there. No, like, everything in your house should have a home. It should have a place. Instead of buying, I should declutter, because it's overwhelming to organize my closet. And then, I'm always asking myself, why do I have so many things? And then I end up being mean to myself, and it just creates more stress and stress. So just think about that. It's not even worth it. Another way to stop impulsive buying is to find a negative aspect of the item that you want to buy. So, like I said, like, I wanted to buy a corset, but then I'm like, I don't even like that style as much. Why would I buy it? So that's finding negative aspects of that item. So for you might be different, but find, like, things, or, like, errors or defects that you don't like about an item, or maybe it's the color of a dress, of a shirt, that you're like, I like it, but I don't love it. So okay, so yeah, I was talking about corsets. If a corset is not curvy enough, like, is a negative aspect to me, because I hate corsets that are straight. All right, and then the other one is shopping is exciting and fun. So going to a store and seeing new things, and, like, sometimes I like doing that because I'm like, oh, like, sometimes you just find crazy things and cool things, and I like being surprised. So I like that feeling of, like, not knowing what I'll find at a store. But we need to replace the shopping excitement with another exciting activity, such as, for me, like, I don't know, going to a dance club. I like dancing, and going to a dance club with friends is fun. Traveling, traveling is exciting because whenever we're traveling, you don't know what you're gonna encounter. So traveling is fun. A weekend trip, make sure that you're doing this often so you're not feeling bored, you're not feeling like sad or depressed. Because remember, traveling does help us feel better, it makes us happy. If you really want an item, think about letting go of another item in your house. So that's it. Like, let's say if I want that dress, if I go to Rainbow and I like a dress, that means that I should go home, get rid of one dress, either donate it, sell it, whatever, and then bring the item in. Okay, so that's just one way of thinking, because if I buy more dresses, there's no place for me to put them. Okay, so this helps us to not accumulate stuff. Okay, this is another one, lifestyle. So this is a big one. And with this, I don't want to be mean. I don't want to, you know, I don't know, be sarcastic. I don't know. I feel that you need to accept your reality. So all the things that I'm telling you is what has helped me. And I'm trying to also practice them. So sometimes you see out there, these people, especially girls, I see, buying a lot of stuff on social media, just like doing the shopping therapy. Oh, I'm sad. I'm just going to go and buy stuff. I'm not in that position of those girls. I'm not rich. So you are not a rich person and you cannot be buying all the time. Think of your priorities. In my case, I have a mortgage to pay. I have my student loans. I want to save money because I don't have any money saved. I want to save money for travel as well. Think that you can't be throwing money away, because that's what shopping is. You're throwing money away just because it's giving you a high. And here, all I'm talking about is just accept your reality, and you cannot be buying and buying and buying. Like, just accept that you don't have the money for it. Most of the time in this society, a lot of people are spending more than we should, than we need. We do not need all that stuff. All right, so I talked to you about lifestyle. Think about where you're gonna store them. You need to find negative aspects of the item so you don't buy it. I think I'm done with this page. Okay, ask yourself if you really need it. Make sure you also meditate on it, and do delay shopping. So if you want to buy something, think about it. Like, do you really need it? Do you have anything at home that could replace the item that you want to buy? Also, be conscious of what you're going to buy. Like, be extremely picky and ask a lot of questions. And these are like the questions that I just share with you. Most of us don't have the money to buy the things we are buying. So for example, like I said, like I have a student debt that is big and I'm trying to lower it. So I shouldn't be buying stuff because I don't need it. Like, my closet is full of stuff. Like, just my closet should be a store because there's so much stuff. One of the things that also I think helps me is to, if you're getting bored, like I get bored, it does help to get some bins or like put them in like baggages, and put the clothes that you're not gonna use away at least for a year, and then when I open them again, whenever you're gonna open them again, you feel like they're new, and you're like, oh, I haven't seen this shirt, I haven't seen this dress in a year, I missed it, like it looks so nice, like I want to wear it. So it kind of gives you that excitement of like, I'm gonna wear something different, I'm tired of that old dress I've been wearing every day. Well, not every day, but yeah, you get my point. Like, I have a student debt to pay, I have a mortgage to pay, I want to save money, I want to use my money in important stuff, not just to get that high and temporary emotion that will not last. It would just go away. Find ways to appreciate what you have and enjoy what you already have so you can prevent buying more. That's a big one. Like, enjoy what you have, love what you have, appreciate it, be grateful also, because a lot of people don't have the means or don't have what you have. So yeah, just thinking about that, be grateful. It really does make me think, that one. Because sometimes if we have so much stuff, we don't even have time to appreciate it, because it's just like full of stuff, like, and you're like, there's no time to appreciate. I don't know. I just feel like life is so short that we don't have time for a lot of things. That's why having a simple life and living a simple life, minimalism and all that, it just helps us, appreciate and see what's more important and enjoy that. Yeah. So enjoy what you already have and prevent buying more. Okay. Buying is fun. I already talked about this. So you do need to find activities that are fun. Like taking a class, like a cooking class, a dance class, a fitness class. Go get a haircut, get your nails done, travel. I don't know, just find any activity, a kickboxing class, anything that you think is gonna be fun and different, and do it, because I feel like buying is so easy and just go somewhere and like buy, but we need to replace those activities, the buying activity, with other activities that are fun as well. Like go bowling. I don't know. Like there's a lot of things that you can do. Like just like make a list. That's what I'm planning on doing. Make a list of like stuff that you think that are gonna help you prevent shopping. Okay, find satisfaction in your life, such as being happy at your work, and having good relationships, with your family, with your husband, with your wife, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, with your kids, whoever you're like interacting on a daily basis. So that's a huge one, because I do feel like there has been times where I've been, unhappy in my marriage, or I've been unhappy at work, and then I start, feeling anxiety. I start getting stressed out, and then I find satisfaction in food, and I find satisfaction in shopping, and that's wrong, because sometimes when I have a stressful day, I'm like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat chocolate. I'm gonna like go to a store and buy like candy, stuff like that. And you're like, okay, it's because I'm so stressed out, so I've had a bad day, and then you look for something that is gonna help you feel better, or like, go shopping. Don't do that. Don't do that. Like try to find ways to be happier, in the relationships that you're in. Be happy at work. Find ways to be satisfied in your life. That way you're not gonna be looking for other outlets, like go shopping or like eating. Like you might not think I have a problem with eating, because I'm like, I don't think I'm skinny, but I'm like not overweight, right? So but I do, and food is such an addiction for me, same as shopping. Just remember that sometimes feeling like that, like feeling down, feeling stress and anxiety, that can be temporary. So don't be like, okay, I'm just gonna go eat chocolate, I'm gonna go buy something. It's temporary, then you're gonna feel better later. But find ways that you can feel better, maybe going for a walk, going for a run, do exercise. I don't know, but just finding ways that you can be happy in your life, find satisfaction in your life. That way you don't have to look somewhere else. And those activities that you're gonna end up doing, such as shopping or like eating bad foods, is not gonna take you anywhere good. Like it is not, it's terrible, because it's you're like, self-destructing. It's like bad choices that we're making. And the last one is when you are going through a phase, don't buy impulsively. Okay, so this is huge for me, because I go through phases. There was a time that I was just like coloring my nails a lot, so I went through like a nail polish phase. And I went to a store and I bought so many nail polishes, and then later I ended up not using them. Like I literally bought like probably 20 nail polishes, and then later I was like, I'm not using this, and then time went by and I ended up giving it to the daughters of my cousin, because they like, girls love putting nail polish, and there are times that I don't like to wear nail polish. So right now I'm wearing it, but usually I don't wear nail polish. So that was a phase, and I ended up buying so much that I didn't even need it, because the phase was over. Then I went through a phase that I was buying a lot of plants, like live plants, and then I ended up buying so many plants, so many planters, and then that phase was over, and I ended up with so many planters. Planters are big, so I was like, what am I gonna do with all these planters? I ended up also giving them to people as gifts, or like selling them. I went through a phase where I had a lot of like hair accessories. I bought so many hair accessories, I didn't even use them. And you get the point, right? I bought a lot of jewelry one time. I didn't even use it. I bought a lot of dresses. I didn't even use it. I bought a lot of courses, a lot of shoes, a lot of like you name it. And then at the end, when that phase is over, you don't use it, and you're like, I spent so much money. So whenever you're going through a phase, that's also something that I have to think about. Phases are gonna happen. Some people go through phases. I go through phases, and just be like, okay, if I'm going through a phase of like, anything, buying like a home decoration, like just buy one or two things, but don't go crazy buying like 10, 20 like I did. So yeah, so be aware of those phases. They're not gonna last, and that's it. um I wish you the best of luck. Keep thinking, of buying less, and you'll be happier. Less means more time with your family, less means less stress, less means peace. Peace, you guys. I'll see you on my next video, everyone.